Hello, and welcome to the second conference. We started selling tickets a month ago, and we compare things with last year, which was pretty normal. And there was a continuity with the online and with the hybrid dimension. We already have 39 sold out performances. It's wonderful for us to see this. You are now present in the festival and you got the material. All our partners will also get this conference material. And we will talk about partnerships, organizers, strategic partners, our financial partners, about monitoring. We have the list of special conferences that I promised during the first press conference. We have the venue from the German Democratic Forum, which is bigger and can receive 250 daily participants. It will be also open to the audience because we have extraordinary personalities that will be present. Octavian Saiu and Matei Vishniek will be the hosts. We have exhibitions. We also have the performing readings list, workshops and master classes that our professors and personalities that we have invited will give. We also have the international platform for doctoral studies. We have Terne Forum. You will also have the total number of events, 130. Indoors, outdoors, online performances, special conferences, the visual arts platform, the performing arts market, the international platform for doctoral studies, workshops, classes, and so on. And we also have the list with the sold out performances at the moment. As you well know, this festival happens under the patronage of the Romanian president and is organized by the Sibiu Radu Stanca International Theatre with the main financer, which is the town hall of the municipality of Sibiu, and with the support of the Sibiu local council. We will start with the first message from the President of Romania, which will be read by
Am onoarea să dau citire mesajului Președintelui României, Excelența sa Klaus Werner Iohannis. Mesaj transmis cu prilejul celei de-a 31-a ediții a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu 2024. În mesajul său, Președintele României spune:
Festival.
Ajuns la cea de-a 31-a sa ediție, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu ne propune ca temă principală prietenia. Dincolo de diversitatea identităților care îmbogățesc expresiile culturale, teatrul are capacitatea de a transmite ceea ce ne unește și de a celebra valorile umane prezente în complexitatea relațiilor din societatea contemporană. Prin intermediul artei teatrale, prietenia dă un sens profund uman locului și cetății. În acest an, suntem invitați să ne lăsăm inspirați de Sinfonia Prieteniei, depășind prejudecățile și barierele geografice ori culturale, prin forța și energiile artei. De peste 3 decenii, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu a adus în fața publicului său importante personalități și trupe. Ele au transpus artistic în moduri excepționale valorile pe care teatrul le sublimează, pe care ne încurajează să le prețuim și să le apărăm. Înscriindu-se în motourile care au încununat fiecare ediție, dedicându-se an după an, fie încrederii, ori iubirii, pasiunii, dăruirii și speranței, artiștii prezenți pe scena festivalului au dat naștere la Sibiu miraculosului și frumuseții. Vă invit, spune în mesajul său Președintele României, ca anul acesta să trăim împreună prietenia, să-i rămânem credincioși și să ne lăsăm inspirați de căldura și generozitatea ei.
We would like to thank the President of Romania for his message. I would like to tell you that throughout the years we have managed to make the European Capital of Culture a unique event in Romania after the 1990 revolution. We also managed to transform the Sibiu Theatre into a national theatre, the only national theatre under local subordination, because we want to give back to the locals and not to a central governmental structure. Over the years, we managed to also build the Walk of Fame, and every year we brought other new dimensions into the festival. We had the support of our president, and over the years, our festival has been acknowledged by important political structures in Europe and over the world. I would like to also mention the patronage of King Charles III and the President of Germany. Also the patronage and the acknowledgement of the King of Belgium, of the President of France, of the President of Israel, with the Foreign Affairs Minister from Japan, and of the current emperor. When I met him, he was the inheriting prince. All this created a dialogue that meant building a cultural diplomacy, and it's important to mention this continuity, this work that we have carried out, all of us, so that the Sibiu Theatre Festival, irrespective of wars, political changes, can ensure this independence in relation to politics. And every year we were able to celebrate each theme. They were mentioned in the president's speech, several subjects of our festival, including wonder, which was last year's subject. This year's subject is actually the engine that has helped the festival attract all these great personalities under the umbrella of friendship, so that we could have continuity in developing the community and our joint projects. We already know what will happen in 2025, 26, 27, and 28 in terms of projects. We have some milestones that we would like to touch upon, so that the festival that was started in 1990, now we have a message from the Prime Minister of Romania, and we are happy that the Romanian government has also been involved besides the presidency. And I'm not talking only about a direct financial contribution. I'm also talking about all the dialogues that we have had, so that all the dimensions that we are thinking about can be relevant internationally. As you all know, we give subscriptions to the NATO militaries. We wanted to reinforce this collaboration and bring other similar structures from Europe and from the world into dialogue, so that Romanian and foreign militaries who are based in Romania can have access to the performances of our festival online and in person. Mr. Marcel Ciolacu.
Sunt deosebit de onorat să vă urez tuturor bun venit la deschiderea Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu, un fenomen al culturii românești. Sunt sigur că și în acest an vom fi provocați și încântați cu spectacole și evenimente la fel de inspirate și cu mare încărcătură emoțională. În special pentru că tema aleasă este frumoasă și extrem de profundă: prietenia. Puțini sunt oamenii care au învățat să prețuiască prietenia, spunea marele nostru scriitor Tudor Arghezi. Aș completa: prietenii se respectă, se ascultă și se sprijină. Și tocmai de aceea, din respect pentru munca dumneavoastră, Guvernul a decis recent înființarea Institutului de Cercetare pentru Artele Spectacolului. Acesta va contribui la dezvoltarea patrimoniului cultural și artistic al marilor festivaluri din țară, în dialog cu marile instituții și artiști din întreaga lume. Mulțumesc tuturor celor implicați în realizarea acestui eveniment extraordinar. Îi mulțumesc în special domnului Constantin Chiriac, sufletul festivalului. Eforturile dumneavoastră ne fac viața mai frumoasă. Mult succes!
The Prime Minister mentioned the creation of the Research Institute for Performing Arts in Sibiu. We worked for 2 years for this project, and it's a premiere in the history of the Romanian Academy and in the history of research institutes. It's an institute that is not being financed by public money. That's something unique, and this entails a lot of work, involvement, determination, and the use of the huge heritage of our festival. Because all the 70 plus 7 personalities on the Walk of Fame agreed to give the copyright for their works for research, for education. We have so many stars that will get involved in future projects and that want to come back. For instance, Pipo Del Bono, who has an absolute premiere, and also Tim Robbins. Both premieres will take place during the first weekend. Also, we have an event performance by Barishnikov and Faber. We have 5 performances a day, and this is a new acknowledgement and a unique one in the world. Actually, I told you about this on other occasions because we made a tournament with Aphrodite's that will premiere here in Sibiu. We made an effort to have this tournament in Europe before the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. Because if you want to be successful in Paris, London, or Berlin, you need to go through Berlin. This is the acknowledgement that Tim Robbins has given us. And I would like to thank the whole community, the city, the region, for getting involved in organizing the Sibiu International Theatre Festival and for participating in all these activities. For the first time, the volunteering program ensures the presence of foreign volunteers from Japan and other countries. They have all been received by Romanian families with children who are also volunteers in the festival. It's a bridge, a form of solidarity, but also a wish to get young people involved. Over the years, people have understood that participating in the festival in this educational area is a defining element for the development of young people's personalities. I wanted to make this comment because we are proud. We are proud that the community of Sibiu gives great importance to this festival. The main financer of the International Theatre Festival, Maria, and the local council. I would like to invite Mrs. Astrid Fodor, the mayor of Sibiu, to give us her message.
Ne pregătim din nou de Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. FIT este un eveniment fenomen, care de peste 3 decenii impulsionează viața culturală a orașului și conectează Sibiul cu lumea culturală internațională. Prin eforturile și pasiunea echipei Teatrului Național Radu Stanca, festivalul crește an de an, bineînțeles și cu sprijinul primăriei Sibiu ca principal finanțator. Dar mai există un element esențial în dezvoltarea acestui mega-eveniment, prietenia, tema ediției din 2024. Și aici vorbim de prietenia între teatrul sibian și artiștii din întreaga lume care vin la Sibiu. Dar vorbim și despre prietenia dintre cei din public, uniți de emoția spectacolului pe care îl urmăresc. Tema din acest an a festivalului ne aduce în atenție, în mod inspirat, și această dimensiune specială a FIT. Bucurați-vă de aceste 10 zile în care sărbătorim împreună arta spectacolului și prietenia, în Sibiul care știe să le cuprindă atât de frumos pe ambele.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Mayor, first of all, because we had this gesture, so very welcome gesture of purchasing the culture factory. We are now focusing on Norwegian projects so that the factory of culture may be transformed as soon as possible into a venue which is sustainable, so that we may be able to work with some of the most important artists in the world, but also with architects, so that this venue may be transformed as soon as possible and have dedicated spaces. For instance, the entry to the Factory of Culture will be well outlined. We will have the Eugenio Barba space, the Faust space. We'll also highlight the spaces for outdoor performances. And we hope we'll be able to fully redesign the functionality of this venue so that it may find its deserved place. For the time being, we are considering a period of 7 years, but we hope it will find its deserved place in the future, so that the dialogue that we have with the university, and if you have a look at the events supported with the help of the most important ministries and the Romanian Academy, the Lucian Blaga University has its well-deserved place. It is important to talk about the community as a whole. It's just together with the structures that are our partners. We have been designing the Sibiu season as a coherent season. We have a partnership with the Brukenthal Museum, with the Terrestrial Forces Academy, with the Astra Outdoor Museum, and I will mention 2 very important events regarding the development of the projects I did not mention at the beginning. Another partner is the County Library, the Cindrelu Traditional Folk Dance and Music Assembly, and the Sports Club of Sibiu, the Union of Artists of Romania, the branch of Sibiu, and the School of Popular Arts and Trades of Sibiu. I do not think there is another community in Romania that succeeds in bringing together all the structures, all the cultural structures, and put them in dialogue. And here we are on equal foot. We are in a relationship of collaboration and of friendship. And I think we set an example in terms of dialogue, cooperation, and above all friendship, because without this word, which means a lifelong partnership, we couldn't design projects that are carried out during the festival, but also across the whole year. Once again, we want to thank the City Hall and the local council for their permanent support and for all the steps we have taken together and will probably also take in the next year, so that the Factory of Culture may reach a certain height and commission the 4 indoor venues. We also want to be able to use it also during the whole year. We are also taking into consideration a green area for renewable energy production, so that we may support from an energy perspective the new center for performances and congresses that we will have in the central area with what we produced there. Also, we enjoyed last year, and we also enjoy this year, the support of the President of the Senate of Romania, Mr. Nicolae Ciucă, supported us last year as the Prime Minister and this year as the President of the Senate. This is why we thank him for the
Festivalul
message that he sent.
Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu este locul care a devenit în timp un reper pentru iubitorii de teatru din întreaga lume. Ajuns la ediția cu numărul 31, Festivalul aduce în sălile și pe străzile din Sibiu magia spectacolului în toate formele lui. Știu că mulți vizitatori din România și din afara ei își rezervă timp pentru a fi acolo în cele 10 zile ale evenimentului, care a devenit un loc de suflet pentru mii de persoane din întreaga lume. Felicit artizanii și organizatorii festivalului pentru bucuria pe care o oferă an de an publicului din Sibiu, dar și celui de pretutindeni. Invit pe toți pasionații de teatru și cultură să vină în perioada 21-30 iunie la Sibiu. Vor găsi producții teatrale de calitate, artiști consacrați și în devenire și o atmosferă specială.
Thank you very much, Mr. President of the Senate. And I would like to mention during the press conference that whatever we stream online, is it clear for all those who are listening to us what channel they should use? On Facebook, you can listen to us in Romanian, on YouTube in English. Therefore, all our partnerships around the world can listen to us in English on YouTube. All the representatives of embassies and coming from abroad, they can listen to us online on YouTube. We also want to thank to the Ministry of Culture, who for at least 3 years has been a very supportive partner for us in all the projects that the Radu Stanca National Theatre has carried out around the world, starting from our participation in the Cultural Olympic Games 2 or 3 years ago in Tokyo, until the exceptional presence we enjoyed last year with Teatrul Național and plays, games, and cricket. An extraordinary partnership we developed with Teatrul de la Ville, but also all the projects we designed in partnership with the Ministry of Culture for the International Theatre Festival in advance of the tour we had in Cluj, Bucharest, and Sibiu with Madrigal. And we are thinking about what the presence of Romania means next year in Osaka at the International Fair. And Radu Stanca Theatre will participate in this major event dedicated to creation and beauty and the need for dialogue in terms of international cooperation and technology. We are also thinking about our future participation in Brussels at another event. Every year we also participate in the Festival of Chișinău. It is important to bring there very good performances of Romania so that the audience there may see us, listen to us, and have a continuous dialogue with them. The Ministry of Culture has been this very significant partner for us. The former minister as well as the current minister, Mrs. Radu Stanca, they give us the certainty that we may start projects with confidence. Do not believe it was easy in such in a period where very many budget cuts have been made. The fact that we were able to persuade all the ministries that signed for budget assignment that it will not be a financial strength for the state wasn't easy. The Ministry of Culture helped us. They initiated the project in partnership with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Research. And in the end, the Ministry of Finance also gave us their approval, and the Ministry of Justice, of course. And finally, after 2 years, we were able to see this institution alive, an institution that gives credibility through the hub of projects that we want to develop in partnership with the 47 universities that will be present in the platform for doctoral research, alongside 70 personalities that will be rewarded on the Walk of Fame. And we will give the young artists and important professors all around the world to come to Sibiu and have a dialogue regarding the richness of creation that we do have here. And now we will go to the message that the Minister of Culture, Mrs.
Mă aflu în sala
Radu
care
Stanca,
în
has
această
prepared for
vară
us.
va scrie istorie prin zecile de spectacole în cadrul festivalului care a transformat Sibiul într-un brand internațional, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Personalități mondiale ale artelor spectacolului, precum actorul John Malkovich sau Jon Fosse, unul dintre cei mai apreciați autori ai momentului, distins în anul 2023 cu Premiul Nobel pentru literatură, vin la Sibiu pentru a fi parte din fenomenul care marchează bilanțuri de zeci de mii de spectatori pe zi. În cei 30 de ani, FITS a depășit barierele unui simplu festival de teatru, devenind o adevărată tribună culturală a României și un motiv întemeiat de mândrie națională. Anul acesta vom celebra împreună tema prieteniei, motorul de dezvoltare al acestui festival, într-un context global însă care are nevoie de prietenie mai mult ca oricând. Și în acest an, Ministerul Culturii susține Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu, ajuns la cea de-a 31-a ediție și o face cu onoare, prietenie și responsabilitate. Felicit din suflet echipa ce se află în spatele efortului colosal al zecilor de ani prin care FITS-ul a ridicat diplomația culturală la cel mai înalt nivel. Felicitări maestrului Constantin Chiriac, sufletul și comoara acestui festival. Ca prietena FITS și ca ministru al culturii, urez publicului din România și din lume să se bucure din inimă de acest simbol al prieteniei culturale, să se bucure de toate spectacolele și evenimentele pe care le pot vedea aici, la Sibiu, între 21 și 30 iunie 2024. Mult succes, FITS!
Thank you very much, Mrs. Minister. And we want to thank you for everything we have achieved with the support of the Ministry of Culture, because they have given us the second largest financial support. I also want to mention the presence of the National Theatre in international projects, and I want to remind you once again that from this perspective, at the National Theatre, we have achieved something unique, because the national theatres have never used the money allotted from the local budget for international projects. Everything we invested in international projects was made based on these projects that we built together with our foreign partners, with the support of the Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Finance, and with the support of other private partners, so that we do not put a strain on the local budget. Therefore, the newly created institute and the international projects, we have supported them by attracting funds from other sources. And we want to thank the minister, because since the year 2000, when she related her name to the existence of Sibiu as a cultural city, she has been present every year in our Sibiu International Theatre Festival. At the opening event, we will have a truly special performance. It is the most important public, not religious, place of Sibiu, the former City Hall of Sibiu. And this is where we will have the opening event together with the Madrigal Choir. This is a first. For the first time, we'll have two great personalities which will get involved In the opening event at my side, I will have Tim Robbins, who will be part of the opening performance, and I will also have at my side Pippo Del Bono. What a joy to be able to bring together poetry and music for the opening event of the International Theatre Festival of Sibiu. Thanks to our collaboration with the Ministry of Culture and with our main partners that we'll mention during our discussion today, we are able to bring an amphitheater in the inner yard of the History Museum. The acoustics are extraordinary there. The show will be streamed live, but we also have the possibility. We have 900 places available. This is the announcement that we make now, so that the people of Sibiu, first of all, that we invite, because this is their city. The people of Sibiu, the people in the region, and everybody is invited, provided that, Vincenzo, please confirm the tickets for the opening event with the presence of the Madrigal Choir, while the price of the ticket is only 50 lei. It is a great joy that we can offer this special gift, so to say, and precisely because the event will be streamlined live, I think we will create this feeling of joy, because we can have in Romania events where the great personalities can work and be together. Also, at the end of the event, we'll have at the Astra Museum another important performance with the participants of Madrigal Choir. It will be dedicated to rituals, to religious rituals, but also lay people, the rituals related to seasons, to everything related to holidays, non-religious holidays, and they will have a performance where 2,000 people will be present in the audience. This is what we made available for the public. We believe it is important for all the people to participate in this event. This is why there will be no entry ticket. There will be only the entry ticket costing 30 lei that allows persons to access the museum, but the performance will be free of charge. There will be lights and people around the lake, because this is the venue of the event. We will have first premiere events, because we'll have 6 different venues in the forest around the lake. There will be projections on the trees, on the windmills, with the support of the main sponsors, Czech Bank. Also at the Museum of History and at the Astra Museum, we will have events on the water, which is something unparalleled. Both shows, both performances will be filmed and broadcast online. The performances will also be included in the subscriptions offered by the digital stage for the next month, so that the NATO militaries and all those subscribing to our digital stage performances will be able to see these huge events that will be filmed with at least 8K cameras. We do not have such technology in Romania for now, except for these recordings that we will have. It is therefore a great joy that we are able to have these events. and ending the performances. At the end, we'll capture the transition from day to night. We'll also have a general rehearsal on the 29th of June, starting at 10 a.m. This is another gift that we offer to all the public in Romania, in Sibiu, and in the region, to all the tourists traveling to our city in this period, because this is how we can show the heritage that we have here. Two important museums, and we want to promote them, and we want to bring forward the important heritage that we have. Moving forward, we will listen to the Minister of Education, Mrs. Ligia Deca.
Doamnelor și domnilor, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu este o întâlnire cu lumi noi, cu spații culturale diferite și cu tot ce este mai avangardist în artele spectacolului. Puține momente din an stârnesc un interes public la fel de mare ca publicarea programului evenimentelor, iar acest festival este o lecție nu doar despre cum să construiești un proiect cultural excepțional, ci și despre cum poți crea patrimoniu cultural imaterial, despre cum poți inova cu respect pentru tradiții și despre cum poți media întâlnirea tinerilor cu arta. Suntem cu toții recunoscători pentru cele 3 decenii de diplomație culturală de înalt nivel care au adus România pe harta europeană a festivalurilor de profil. Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu 2024 și-a asumat ca temă prietenia, evidențiind încă o dată modul în care arta depășește bariere culturale și geografice. Știu că toți cei care aleg Sibiul ca destinație în această perioadă, fie că pășesc pe străzile orașului, fie că se folosesc de platformele digitale, au parte de o experiență transformatoare, care îi apropie de lumi noi și fascinante, precum și de personalități și povești tulburătoare. Apreciez în mod deosebit componenta educativă a festivalului, poate mai puțin cunoscută, însă extrem de importantă pentru noile generații de artiști. Festivalul contribuie direct la internaționalizarea învățământului superior românesc, un obiectiv tare drag mie, prin facilitarea accesului studenților înscriși la programele de studiu din domeniul artelor, la spectacole internaționale, la dezbateri și conferințe cu profesori și artiști consacrați. Extrem de valoros este și faptul că acești studenți pot performa în cadrul Festivalului Universităților sau pot participa la dezbaterile incluse în platforma de cercetare doctorală organizate împreună cu Universitatea Lucian Blaga din Sibiu. Îi mulțumesc pe această cale domnului director Constantin Chiriac pentru promovarea acestei dimensiuni esențiale a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Apreciez de asemenea eforturile de organizare a festivalului și sper ca tinerii sibieni care participă în calitate de voluntari să se bucure de această șansă. Este o oportunitate de învățare informală și non-formală care, în contextul unui festival de anvergură, devine mai mult decât o șansă de dezvoltare personală. Sunt convinsă că în urma acestei experiențe unii dintre voluntari au ales cariere în domeniu și că toți au devenit, dacă nu erau deja, iubitori ai teatrului. Mult succes în organizarea celei de-a 31-a ediție a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu.
Thank you, Mrs. Minister. She will be present at the opening of the doctoral platform on Friday, 21st June. She will stay until Saturday, when the festival and the workshop of the schools of theater will present their contributions. It's the third financial contribution to the Sibiu International Theatre Festival for the Festival of Drama Schools and for the doctoral platform through the Lucian Blaga University of Sibiu. It's important to have this dialogue between research, creation, and education. I also have the confirmation that the president of the Romanian Academy will be present. It's an unprecedented meeting I don't think that there is such an open-mindedness and such a dialogue between an independent structure, which is the Sibiu International Theatre Festival, and the community, thus becoming an engine for the development of that community. We also have the international dimension. We have 81 or 82 countries participating in the festival. We have a message from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Luminița Bobescu, who helped us take the Scarlet Princess to Brussels while representing the Romanian delegation at the EU.
A Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu, a 31-a, probabil cea mai mare de până acum în materie de număr de spectacole, de artiști și de spații dedicate. Sunt deja 30 de ani de când Ministerul Afacerilor Externe colaborează cu FIT și cu echipa domnului Constantin Chiriac pentru sprijinirea prezenței la Sibiu a unui număr tot mai important de trupe din tot mai multe țări. Grație muncii și inspirației acestei echipe, FIT a devenit unul dintre cele mai importante evenimente culturale din România și chiar din Europa, rivalizând deja cu festivaluri de teatru celebre și mult mai longevive. Festivalul a avut o contribuție importantă la promovarea Sibiului și a imaginii României în lume, fiind un exemplu elocvent al rolului transformator al culturii în viața unui oraș. Succesul și vizibilitatea internațională a FIT au fost chiar unii dintre factorii importanți care au adus Sibiul în postura de capitală europeană a culturii în 2007. În contextul geopolitic actual, marcat de agresiunea Rusiei împotriva Ucrainei și de consecințele acesteia, inclusiv asupra instituțiilor de artă și a patrimoniului cultural, o manifestare ca cea organizată la Sibiu dobândește valențe speciale de stimulare a comunicării și de prezervare a valorilor identitare și democratice pe care se bazează societățile noastre. Festivalul de la Sibiu face un imens serviciu diplomației culturale, reușind să aducă România și să facă să se atașeze de ea mii de artiști străini, regizori, actori, muzicieni, dar și voluntari și public larg din toate colțurile lumii. De asemenea, spectacolele românești prezente la FIT sunt de multe ori invitate în străinătate, crescând reputația artei românești peste hotare. Misiunile diplomatice ale României promovează, la rândul lor, festivalul prin diverse evenimente dedicate publicului din statele în care își desfășoară activitatea. Este un sprijin pe care Ministerul Afacerilor Externe îl va oferi și pe mai departe în cadrul acestei onorante asocieri cu un eveniment cultural de prestigiu internațional. Urez mult succes ediției din acest an a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu și sunt convinsă că această colaborare, începută acum 30 de ani, va continua mult timp de acum înainte.
Thank you, Mrs. Minister. I remember the success we had in Brussels with the Scarlet Princess, when Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, was present and went on stage at the end. She asked me and the festival that when we attend the Tokyo Olympics, we represent both Romania and Europe. It was a great moment of joy for us all. The Romanian Cultural Institute is one of our strategic partners. And this year, they also gave us a financial and logistical support for the United States season and the Republic of Moldova.
Urez succes unei noi ediții a Festivalului Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Institutul Cultural Român are onoarea de a fi și anul acesta partener al festivalului, în anul în care tema pe care ne-o propuneți este prietenia. Prietenia dintre oameni, prietenia, iată, dintre instituții, dintre parteneri, prietenia dintre artiști, prietenia dintre profesioniștii domeniului și, nu în ultimul rând, prietenia dintre țări. Mă bucur că anul acesta inițiativa sezoanelor dedicate unor țări continuă și că putem susține în acest context sezonul american, care aduce în România personalități mondiale ale teatrului. De asemenea, cred că este salutar faptul că putem fi în continuare alături de bursa de spectacole, programul care an de an pune alături profesioniști din domeniu, oameni de teatru, într-un cuvânt, din nou, prieteni ai teatrului, pentru proiecte prezente, dar mai ales pentru proiecte viitoare. Invit publicul să vină la Sibiu, să descopere scenele, sălile și străzile din Sibiu pentru evenimente și manifestări memorabile și felicit organizatorii pentru perseverența de a organiza an de an ediții de neuitat. Mult succes! FITS 2024!
Last but not least, we have Mrs. Daniela Câmpian, the president of the Sibiu County Council, who starting this year decided to build a different strategic partnership so that the festival has a dedicated program so that the history of the festival is acknowledged in terms of its involvement in the community of Sibiu throughout the festival, and not only through the seasons that we organize in smaller or bigger cities, in localities, like the project of the German theater, which was present in 16 Saxon communities in Sibiu and in neighboring counties. Also, the Heritages project with a parade that reached various spaces.
La finalul ediției de anul trecut, care a marcat cele 3 decenii de când Sibiul se află în lumina reflectoarelor pe marea scenă a lumii, am lansat o provocare la adresa maestrului Constantin Chiriac și a echipei sale, cea legată de tema festivalului din acest an. Am plecat matematic de la tema din acel an, miracol, sperând într-un miracol plus 1. Astăzi trebuie să recunosc că sunt plăcut surprinsă că prietenia, sub auspiciile căreia se desfășoară cele peste 800 de evenimente ale festivalului din acest an, este o temă pe cât de simplă, pe atât de cuprinzătoare. Este o provocare pe care de aici, din județul Sibiu, cel cu oameni și locuri de poveste, o lansați întregii luni. Semenii sunt îndemnați să-și dea mâna, iar prietenia să fie singurul lian care îi ține la oaltă alături de speranțe și bucurii. Gabriel Garcia Marquez nota că prieten este cel care atunci când îți întinde mâna, îți atinge inima. Și fără să greșesc, sunt convinsă că Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu este cea mai sinceră expresie a prieteniei pe care Sibiul o poartă tuturor celor care îi trec pragul. Este o mână întinsă ce poartă atât podoabele zestrei culturale, cât și bunătatea oamenilor, ce negreșit va ajunge la inima oaspeților noștri. permiteți-mi să vă asigur de întreaga mea prietenie, dorindu-vă totodată să sălășuiți în cât mai multe gânduri bune ale iubitorilor de frumos.
Thank you, Mrs. President. And I would like to thank all the structures which are part of the County Council, the Astra Museum, the Astra Library, the State Philharmonic, the Juni Sibiu, which all contributed so that the festival is promoted nationally and internationally. And I'm convinced that all these projects are just the beginning that will give birth to other projects that will benefit the city, the community, and the region. The biggest season today is from France. We celebrate the Institute. We had an event in Bucharest 2 days ago. I had the joy of meeting His Excellency Nicolas Vannery, the French ambassador, and the director of the French Institute. The event took place at the Romanian Athenaeum. I could go on stage and speak about this strategic partnership. So I would like to invite His Excellency Nicolas Vannery, the ambassador, to give his thoughts to all our spectators.
Nous vivons cette année la 31e édition du Festival de Sibiu. Le Festival de Sibiu, c'est la rencontre du théâtre, des arts des rues et bien sûr du public. Cette année, notre ami Constantin Chiriac, le président fondateur du festival, a décidé de placer cette édition sous le signe de l'amitié. Et l'amitié, c'est très exactement ce qui caractérise les liens entre le festival, l'Institut français de Roumanie et l'ambassade de France. Nous sommes fous de joie et de fierté d'accueillir cette année la grande Isabelle Adjani et de magnifiques troupes de théâtre, de spectacles françaises qui vont se produire à Sibiu. Au-delà d'ailleurs de ces artistes français, il y a une magnifique programmation francophone venue d'autres pays francophones. Nous en sommes également extrêmement heureux. Alors, j'aimerais féliciter aussi la ville de Sibiu parce qu'on sait bien que ce type de festival existe grâce aux villes qui les portent, qui les abritent. J'aimerais remercier par avance les artistes, les troupes qui vont converger, tous les gens de théâtre qui vont converger à Sibiu pour nous mettre en joie et donner rendez-vous au public. À très vite à Sibiu.
I'd like to thank His Excellency. I will see him again on June 11th when he wants to organize a meeting of all those who got the Honorable Legion. And the festival has been acknowledged as such. I'm happy that we have this continuation in terms of the guests that we will have this year. While I was away to Suceava and Iași and in Turkey with the projects that we developed, Mr. Vicențiu went to Pergola and Florence and participated in the strategic meeting of Teatru de la Ville and the Tuscan National Theatre. And we have had the confirmation that Emanuel de Marzimota and Marco will be present at the Sibiu International Theatre Festival for political consultations and for a project regarding the presence at the Paris Olympics. We are so honored. We are the only institution in Romania to be honored as such, and Mr. Emanuel de Marzimota will be present here. His Excellency, the ambassador, couldn't believe it, because Emanuel de Marzimota will be present for the second part of the festival as well, to take part in our meetings. There will be a dialogue at the Performing Arts Market with Harold Davey, co-president of the Avignon Festival, and Stephanie Segredol Achilar, coordinator of the Circosstrada Network, also Teatroscope, present at the Performing Arts Market. They asked us to organize their big meeting in 2026 during the Performing Arts Market. Mr. Dan Barta is now attending a meeting to confirm this dialogue that we are building for the future. Mr. Florin Țircu is in Estonia, Transeuropale, trying to organize the presence of the general manager, because this structure is so important in the transforming of industrial spaces into performing venues. And they want to participate for future events. That's a great sign of health. We can bring so important performances like Le Murmure de l'âme with Isabella Gianni, the performance that received Molière during the first days of the festival. This is also honoring for us. There are 7 great companies with street performances as well. So the presence from France is exceptional. Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador. Now I will give the floor to Mr. Julian Lucchesi, the director of the French Institute in Romania, because as I was saying, we are celebrating 100 years of the French Institute.
Dragi amici, bună ziua, chers amis, bonjour. Je suis très heureux de m'adresser à vous à l'occasion de l'édition 2024 du Festival International de Théâtre de Sibiu et de le faire depuis ce beau bâtiment ici à Bucarest sur le boulevard Dacia 77, Șapte-Șapte, qui est le siège de l'Institut français de Roumanie. Et l'Institut français de Roumanie fête cette année son centenaire, 100 ans de relations fortes entre nos deux pays dans les domaines culturels, éducatifs, artistiques, intellectuels, universitaires, et qui nous permet de regarder aussi l'avenir ensemble. Merci à Constantin Chiriac et à son équipe d'avoir donné de la place à ce centenaire pour l'édition de cette année du festival, tant il est vrai que le théâtre joue un rôle fondamental dans nos liens, et des liens riches qui ont permis de développer un nombre incalculable de projets. Et au cœur de cette relation de théâtre, eh bien, le Festival international de Sibiu joue un rôle majeur et merci d'exister aussi pour cela. C'est de l'amitié, certes, mais c'est aussi de la considération et c'est aussi des projets que nous montons ensemble et c'est cela qui compte le plus. Alors, je ne vais pas revenir sur cette très riche histoire. Je voudrais juste citer peut-être la saison croisée 2019 avec des dizaines de spectacles ici. Je voudrais me souvenir de l'année dernière où la relation entre Rennes et Sibiu a été magnifiée par ces beaux projets avec le Théâtre National de Brest. Et puis, je ne vais pas citer non plus les dizaines de grandes figures qui ont défilé ici à Sibiu. Cette année, vous avez choisi d'accueillir Isabella Gianni. Nous nous en réjouissons bien entendu. Et aussi, bien sûr, de très très beaux spectacles de rue impressionnants qui vont, je crois, mettre des étoiles dans les yeux ou, bien sûr, impressionner et faire réfléchir ou faire rêver les milliers et milliers de spectateurs qui défilent ici. Alors, merci de cette relation d'amitié et de coopération. Nous allons la continuer et nous le ferons aussi parce que des figures, des hommes et des femmes font vivre cette relation. Vous la faites vivre entre la France et la Roumanie. Et je voudrais avoir un souvenir, avoir une pensée très forte pour l'un d'entre eux que vous connaissez bien et que moi j'ai connu ici à Sibiu, Georges Banou, qui était un passeur extraordinaire, qui a apporté non seulement beaucoup à la théorie du théâtre, mais qui a surtout apporté humainement tant et tant à tant d'entre nous. Et j'ai donc cette pensée émue pour lui. Et surtout, je vous souhaite un très très beau et très heureux festival cette année.
Dear guests, it's my great pleasure to greet you on the occasion of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival 2024. This festival has developed into one of the key events of the international theatre scene. I would therefore like to take the opportunity to congratulate Mr. Chiriac and his whole team on the outstanding work done here in Hermannstadt over so many years. The motto of this year's edition is friendship, a concept particularly close to my heart as an ambassador. Friendship overcomes borders, language barriers, and cultural differences. And this is exactly what makes the friendship between Germany and Romania so special. The deep connection between our two countries and peoples, the respect and the collaboration that have been built can be felt particularly clearly here in Sibiu or Hermannstadt. Theatre, ladies and gentlemen, is a wonderful platform to celebrate and strengthen this connection. Because theatre is more than just entertainment. It is an art form that broadens our perspectives and promotes what unites us as people. The ability to listen to each other and to better understand one another. I'm particularly happy that Germany is again well represented in this year's program. We are a proud partner of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. Allow me to once again congratulate the organizers of the festival who will, as always, make sure to enchant us with an incredible program. All the best for your efforts. I'm looking forward to enjoying this year's edition.
Was able to attract approximately 4,000 tourists for the European capital event. Just make a comparison to see the high numbers as compared to other cultural capitals. We are also happy that we will be able to host two important universities in the Festival of Schools. The universities are from Germany. We are also happy that we will be able to present the strategic program that we built together with Goethe Institute, which is a very serious and trustworthy structure that wants to be our partner through European funding over the coming year, which is extraordinary. Thank you very much, and we move forward to Peter Brown, the cultural attaché to the United States Embassy in Romania, who will deliver to us his message, and after that we will talk about the exceptional American
Festivalului Internațional de Teatru Sibiu. Vă mulțumim tuturor pentru că sunteți astăzi alături de noi. De asemenea, mulțumim directorului Constantin Chiriac și echipa sale pentru munca lor remarcabilă și pentru onoarea de a mi permite să adresez câteva cuvinte. Ambasada Statelor Unite ale Americii este încântată să sprijine din nou acest festival. Festivalul reprezintă o mare oportunitate de a prezenta lucrări remarcabile din întreaga lume. Este de asemenea o manifestare a puterii, prieteniei, a forței cotului și artei de a aduce oamenii împreună. Acest lucru este cu atât mai important în zilele noastre, în fața celor care caută să răspândească discordie și dezbinare. Acest festival este probabil cel mai important festival anual de arte ale spectacolului în România. Este unul dintre cele mai mari la nivel global și în fiecare an Constantin Chiriac și echipa sa sunt tot mai buni. Timp de 29 de ani, festivalul a fost un forum în care publicul român și cel internațional au interacționat cu sute de artiști americani și cu alții. Festivalul aduce împreună actorii, dansatorii și voluntarii de multe alte naționalități de întreaga lume. Vreau să subliniez de asemenea inițiativa importantă a directorului Chiriac de a aduce artele spectacolului la militarii NATO staționați în zona Sibiului. Obiectivele noastre comune de securitate colectivă și de asigurare a păcii regionale bazat pe valorile noastre comune de respectare a comunității, a libertății și libere exprimării sunt esențiale pentru artă și promovate prin artă. Acum este momentul să ne unim pentru a sărbători creativitatea și individualitatea noastră, precum și interesul comun de a ne înțelege reciproc. Iar acest festival oferă o oportunitate perfectă pentru aceasta. Vă mulțumesc din nou și aștept cu nerăbdare să mă bucur de festival împreună cu voi.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for the financial support. And it is true that we will have exceptional personalities coming here from the United States. Baryshnikov, Tim Robbins, John Malkovich. As you well know, the tickets have already been sold. We'll also have Neil Labute, who, as a premiere, immediately after this year's edition, will stage here on the stage of the theater in advance as a preview of the film he wants to do next year. We'll have an Uncle Vanya performance here together with the Radu Stanca Theater. I believe it is a truly extraordinary season, the one we have this year. We have Tim Robbins, John Malkovich, the Michigan University, Baryshnikov, and on the very first day, we'll have a dialogue between Octavian Saiu and these two great names here at the Sports Hall. Therefore, a dialogue between Octavian Saiu, Neil Labute, Alicia Adams, the one who runs the Kennedy Center and who will be present again here in Sibiu. It is truly extraordinary that she can come here. And for the first time, we'll have here Lisa Richards, who is the executive director of the Association for Performance Arts Professionals in the United States. It is the largest performance arts market. Whenever we go there, we understand what global dialogue is. I attended this performance arts market this year, and there were 12,000 representatives. So she will be here in Sibiu, and please find an opportunity to interact with her. We'll also have very many workshops run by American representatives from universities and professors, a truly extraordinary program. This year, we also celebrate, together with Poland, the most important cultural exchange between Romania and another European Union member state. The Romanian-Polish season will be opened on the 20th of June at the Brukenthal Museum in the presence of the Minister of Culture of Romania, the Minister of Culture of Poland, and within the festival we will have extraordinary presences. We have the message of Marta Cinskova, State Secretary within the Ministry of Culture, and the message of Olga Vysotská, the Director of the Adam Mickiewicz Institute, the structure that provides the funding for the presence of the large theater companies within our festival here in Sibiu.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in history, Poland and Romania have organized a joint cultural season. Inspired by the motto, we share a common language. That season begins in June in Sibiu and will last until the autumn of 2025. Over the next year, you will have the opportunity to attend dozens of exhibitions, concerts, plays, film screenings, and literary events. We hope that the diverse program of events we have planned and the intensive cultural exchange that comes with it will contribute to deepening the relations and friendship that have long connected both countries. The program for this joint cultural season has been prepared and implemented by Polish Ministry of Culture and National Heritage and Adam Mickiewicz Institute with the support of the Polish Institute in Bucharest, as well as the Romanian Ministry of Culture and the Romanian Cultural Institute. Our warmest thanks to all involved.
We happily invite you to Sibiu for the long weekend opening of the Poland-Romania Cultural Season 2024-2025. The 20th of June at the Brukenthal National Museum, you will see an exhibition of paintings, graphics and photographs inspired by the beauty of the Carpathian landscape. This exhibition, called The Tatras Wróblewski, Karłowicz, Wyczółkowski, was made possible thanks to a collaboration with the Andrzej Wróblewski Foundation and the Manga Museum of Japanese Art and Technology. Also, you will be able to participate in 2 Polish performances at the FPS International Theatre Festival. One is the multimedia show The Employees by Łukasz Twarkowski from the Studio Theatre Gallery. The other, directed by Jerzy Zon, is Arcadia by the KTO Theatre and is inspired by, among other things, the work of Tadeusz Kantor. See you in Sibiu.
What a joy to see that the festival gives birth to such events and to be the cradle for the start of this season. We will also have here the Academy of Arts of Krakow, which with Mr. Tarkowski, one of the exceptional directors that we will have here. And as the last minute information, the president of the foundation, the most important foundation of Poland, so he will come here for our platform for doctoral research. It is the great personality that will be here, and we are really grateful for this presence and for being able to bring together great values within our community. And now we invite the ambassador, José Antonio Hernández, the ambassador of Spain to Romania, to announce a great novelty for all those who are attending this event in person or online with regard to our festival here in Sibiu.
31 años después de su creación en 1993, el Festival Internacional de Teatro de Sibiu mantiene su compromiso con el apoyo a la cultura española mediante una programación que se hace eco de las nuevas tendencias en las artes escénicas y que abarca desde el flamenco más tradicional hasta el teatro de calle. Desde la Embajada de España en Rumanía Ha sido siempre un placer y una alegría colaborar en las sucesivas ediciones de este festival en el marco de nuestra cooperación cultural a través de la Agencia Española de Cooperación Internacional para el Desarrollo y de Acción Cultural Española. Este año, además, me complace anunciar que Su Majestad el Rey, Felipe VI, ha concedido al Festival Internacional de Teatro de Sibiu la placa de honor de la Orden del Mérito Civil, en reconocimiento a su excelente labor durante 3 décadas en la promoción de la cultura y las artes escénicas, y particularmente por su continuo apoyo a los artistas y creadores españoles.
This recognition will occur within the Walk of Fame Gala on the 29th of June, and we are happy that our festival will receive this beautiful recognition on behalf of the King of Spain, and that His Excellency will come here especially for this event. As you know, we will have from Barcelona the Flamenco Ballet, the Ilana musical opera, which had extraordinary success around the world, and we'll also have Spanish music, aerial dancing, circus, a huge season indeed. We are also taking pride in the fact that we'll have 2 large universities present here. All the play readings carried out in partnership with the Cervantes Institute, at least 4 play readings with the famous names from the playwright area. We'll also have a conference with Rafaela Carrasco, with David Gutierrez, the one who runs the Barcelona Flamenco Ballet, and the tickets have already been sold out. I believe it is a truly extraordinary season, and we are happy to have this strategic partnership with Spain. Moving forward to our friends from Japan, we invite Mr. Ambassador Kataeta Kakashi. You have met him on his first visit when we celebrated the King, the Emperor of Japan at the Brukenthal Museum, live here in Sibiu in his first visit to a city of Romania.
Dear
Mr.
President,
Ambassador
Mr. Chiriac,
Kataeta
ladies and
Kakashi.
gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and anticipation that I send you a message for the 31st edition of FIT. As this is my first participation in this esteemed festival, I am so honored to witness firsthand the celebration of culture, creativity, and friendship that defines FIT. This year's theme, friendship, resonates deeply with the value cherished by both Japan and Romania. Japan has had the privilege of participating in FIT since its inception, and many bonds of friendship have been forged along the way. Last year, Romania and Japan became strategic partners. In other words, we went from friends to best friends. So we expect to strengthen our relations in various areas, including cultural exchange. I am confident that FIT will further contribute to the deepening of these ties. At FIT 2024, Japan is proud to showcase our most renowned artists such as Jiu Gekijo and the esteemed Kazuyoshi Kushida, Yamamoto No, Yukio Suzuki Project and NPO Kaibunsha, Nihon University and Koten Goten Bunraku will also be present this year. In closing, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Chiriac and your amazing team for their unwavering commitment. And I wish you all a success FIT 2024. May the friendships forged and the memories created during this festival last for years to come. I look forward to experiencing the magic of FIT with you. Vám mulțumesc!
We are looking forward to seeing you. We had Nihon University College for the first time here last year. Mrs. Mariko Hayashi was present. She's the head of the board of this university, and she decided to convince this great Japanese university to be present here with students and volunteers. Yesterday, we decided we could organize a program dedicated to volunteers so that we can be present at the global exhibition with the support of this great university, and I'm sure that this will give birth to important projects. Now we celebrate 75 years of the existence of the People's Republic of China as it is today, and 75 years of diplomatic relationships between Romania and China. And I will invite His Excellency Han Chulin, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, to Romania.
Dear Mr. Constantin Chiriac, Excellencies, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in Romania, it is my great pleasure to express our warmest congratulations on the upcoming 31st Sibiu International Theatre Festival. FITS is a well-established and world-renowned brand name for Romania. I am delighted that this year we are going to celebrate the 6th edition of China Season as a part of the festival. China Season has brought to Romania dozens of excellent artistic productions over the past 5 years, providing a significant platform for cultural exchanges and cooperation between our two countries. In June, we will be welcoming Beijing Dance Academy, Zhengjie Dance Theatre, B-Dance from Taiwan, China, to join us in the festival. With different dance styles and distinct features, they will showcase a dynamic and vigorous multicultural scene of China, bringing to our audience the vibe of the time-honored yet modern China. Cultural diversity is what makes the world colorful. Diversity breeds exchanges, exchanges lead to integration, and the integration brings progress. Only by upholding equality, mutual learning, dialogue, and the inclusiveness of civilizations, and working for mutual respect, experience sharing, and harmonious coexistence in diversity, can the world maintain its diversity and strive. This is exactly why China proposed the Global Civilization Initiative at first place. I think the advocacy of world cultural diversity and intercultural dialogues perhaps also holds the key to the success of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival as a highly acclaimed festival with world recognition and prestige. Ladies and gentlemen, this year marks the 75th anniversary of China-Romanian diplomatic relations. Over the past 75 years, our two countries have stood together hand in hand as friends, just like the theme of this year's festival, friendship. Friendship and cooperation have always been the foundation of China-Romania relations. I am fully confident that with friendship and cooperation as our shared objectives, we can bring the hearts of our peoples closer and the bond of friendship stronger. Let us work together for the everlasting friendship between China and Romania and among peoples across the whole world. Finally, I wish the 31st Sibiu International Theatre Festival and the 6th edition of China Season a full success. Thank you and mulțumesc!
Now we move on to Great Britain. His Excellency Charles Portman, the Ambassador of Great Britain and Northern Ireland to Romania. He will speak about the exceptional programs that we are developing with the UK.
Un eveniment cultural de excepție, Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu. Este un etalon al excelenței artistice și al promovării creativității și diversității culturale, nu doar în România, ci în întreaga Europa. Sunt mândru că reprezentanți notabili ai teatrului britanic sunt aici la festival, alături de cei 60.000 de spectatori și de cei 3.000 de artiști din toată lumea. Acest eveniment oglindește bogăția patrimoniului cultural al României și puterea de încuraja cooperarea diplomatică la nivel global. Vom continua să susținem scena teatrului românesc prin menținerea parteneriatelor cu festivalul de prestigiu, precum Festivalul Internațional de Teatru de la Sibiu, care au contribuit la dezvoltarea sectorului cultural și a colaborării strânse dintre Marea Britanie și România.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We have an exceptional presence from Great Britain. Colin McCartney, the Executive Director of the Fringe Edinburgh Festival, Anthony Sargent, Artistic Councillor, Kihon Lau, the Director of the Manchester Festival. It's a wonderful presence, and for the first time, with the Forum, we can bring the University of Surrey, one of the greatest universities in the world at the moment. We will bring also an exceptional musical. We move on to Austria. Her Excellency Margit Friedrich, the Ambassador of Austria to Romania.
Poate că lumea toată a fost o scenă încă de pe vremea lui William Shakespeare. Însă cu siguranță Sibiul a fost o scenă pentru toată lumea încă de când Constantin Chiriac a înființat Festivalul de Teatru de la Sibiu în urmă cu 31 de ani absolut incredibili. Nu poate să fi fost ușor în acei primi ani, dar a păstra aceste standarde uimitor de înalte, acest amestec incredibil de calitate și cantitate a tuturor tipurilor de spectacole, nu poate fi nici el un lucru simplu. Teatru, dans, muzică, instalații, evenimente interactive, în cele mai extraordinare decoruri și în limbi diferite, cu artiști și public veniți din toată lumea, acesta este Festivalul de Teatru de la Sibiu. În fiecare an pare să fie ceva nou, ceva și mai solicitant, mai fascinant, mai distractiv și, sau, mai provocator. Cele 10 zile ale festivalului nu oferă timp de odihnă, ci hrană aproape infinită de gândire, hrană pentru suflet și pentru inimă. Austria este mândră că a avut ocazia de a deveni parte din familia sibiană în urmă cu câțiva ani, că a avut aici de mai multe ori trupe de teatru, artiști și regizori și că va face parte din nou din festival și anul acesta. Veți avea ocazia să fiți martori ai diversității scenei și a artelor spectacolului austriece de astăzi. De la celebrul Wiener Burgtheater, cu producția sa Carpații ca niște pete pe pielea mea, a faimosului dramaturg de origini române Thomas Perle, până la următoarea generație de interpreți ai Universității de Muzică și Arte a orașului Viena, în jucăușul, dar provocatorul Eulenspiegel Till Freedom, spectacolul neînfricat de stradă Hai să ardem împreună al companiei Fanfire și să nu uităm concertele sensibile și poetice de orgă ale muzicianului de renume internațional Stefan Donner. Dragă Constantin, tu și echipa ta meritați cel mai profund respect și ovații pentru toate realizările voastre și, nu în ultimul rând, Hals und Beinbruch, adică mult succes, pentru ediția din acest an. Abia aștept să mă alătur mulțimii de la Sibiu în luna iunie. Margit Bruck Friedrich, ambasadoarea Austriei în România.
We are waiting for you here in Sibiu. Now we move on to the President of Israel, and I invite His Excellency
Dear President Constantin Chiriac, dear friends and partners, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great joy to deliver this message today as we prepare to join forces again for this year's 31st edition of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival. As you know, this year is no regular year for Israel. The barbaric attacks of October 7th were an assault on our identity. Art and culture are part of keeping who we are and have played a crucial role in our struggle and on our healing process. Artists and bands in Israel have been massively volunteering to perform all over the land, free of charge, in front of survivors and their families and in front of soldiers defending our country. Artists are also part of the campaign to bring all our hostages safely back home. We are delighted to see Israeli performers here as well and are honored to continue our beautiful collaboration with the Sibiu Theatre Festival, which has become central in the cultural exchange between Romania and Israel. I would like to congratulate you, President Constantin Chiriac, for your friendship, leadership, and for your unabated enthusiasm to promote Israeli artists on the Romanian vivacious art scene. Here's to another chapter of creativity, growth, and success together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We want to show that in Sibiu there can be a dialogue because we have a lot of companies from the Islamic space as well, and there will be a confrontation through dialogue. The last message is from His Excellency Alfredo Durante Mangoni, the Ambassador of
Dear
Italy
friends
to Romania.
of the Sibiu International Theatre Festival, I am Alfredo Durante Mangoni. As the Italian ambassador in Romania, I'm really glad for this opportunity to greet all the participants to the press conference and express my deep appreciation for the level of collaboration that the Italian institutions in Romania, namely the Italian Cultural Center, have developed with the director, Mr. Chiriac, and the festival, one of the most prestigious theatre festivals in Europe. This year's edition, we will co-produce some performances, namely Il Risveglio, the last piece of Maestro Pippo del Bono, with Emilia-Romagna Teatro Nazionale, and few others. Along with Laura Napolitano, the director of the Italian Cultural Center, I invite you to enjoy those performances and best luck to your festival, one of the most prestigious cultural institutions of Romania, and your beautiful city, Sibiu. Ciao!
Thank you, Your Excellency. You will have access to all this information right after this press conference. You will have all the special conferences I mentioned, the exhibitions. It's such a complex and diverse program. But it was important for us to come before you with all this information. We have official partners, Unicredit, BRD, Group Societe Generale, and Edeman. We celebrated BRD 2 years ago. We celebrated its 100 years of existence. We have the special partner JPI, which was involved in dance, heritage, projects with Japan, and it's the main supporter of the Research Institute, Mrs. Gilda Lazar. I bow before you for what you are doing for us. We also have a special partnership with Czech Bank. It's a trustworthy partnership. We have a main partner in Lidl, a traditional partnership with Raiffeisen Bank, a strategic partnership with Pepsi, two partners, GLS and Aeon, who contributed the good functioning of the festival. We have a mobility partnership with Autoclass, so that all the great personalities can be present in all the venues. We have a new partner for the special conferences and book launches, the Pro Cultura Foundation, Magna and Ovidiu Buluc, the partner of the street season, Banca Transilvania, the partner of Terme Forum, Terme București. We will also organize conferences where famous architects as Joshua Arami, like Yosh Arami, will participate. We have a partner for the performing arts market, Alpha Bank, an official partner of the festival, Aqua Carpatica. We have as partners Google Arts and Culture and Lenovo. Everything that concerns the technical side. We have partners for Health, Dentestet and MedLife Polisano. The official wines of the festival, Cramo Prișor. Our partner Ursus Breweries, offering beer during the festival. Other sponsors, Keep Calling Cărturești, Transagape, Heidi Chocolate, Tulipa Flower, Casa Dente, Carpatica Logistic, Lăptăria cu Caimac, Sam Transport, Cronospan, Șura Șușara. Media partners, TV5 Monde, Euronews, Deutsche Welle, Rock FM, Kiss FM, Magic FM, RFI, Ager Press, Hot News, Adevărul Republica, România Liberă, Gândul News.ro, G4 Media, B365.ro, Biz, Hot Culture, Capital Cultural, Zile și Nopți, Live.ro, IQ Ads, Liternet, Teatrul Azi, România Literară, Observator Cultural, Ziarul Metropolis, Happening, Turnul Sfatului, Tribuna, Sibiu 100%, Hermann Stetter Zeitung, Ora de Sibiu, Mesagerul de Sibiu, Monitorul de Sibiu și de Cluj, Monitorul de Cluj, Sibiul în imagini, Good Time, Știri de Sibiu, Sibiul Independent, Strada Cetății, Sibiul Bun, Sibiu City App. And monitoring partner, Media Trust Romania. And other co-producers that I haven't mentioned in the beginning, the Romanian TV Society and the Romanian Radio Society, as well as Uniter, which is also co-financing the festival. We have a lot of information to give you. I don't know if you have time for questions now, but I'm open to questions.